Hi YouTube. Little miscomplicated. I'm doing a video response to Skateboard Sam's video, which was Emotional Stud / AG. This is going to be called Emotional Films. She was talking about how a lot of studs have anger issues and how some studs try to act hard when, like, to bottle up their feelings, you might as well say. A lot of studs bottle up their feelings. Now, when it comes to me, from my feminine perspective, it's more like when I'm mad, I don't want nobody to say shit to me. Don't say shit to me. Don't ask me what the fuck is wrong. Don't try to understand anything. No, don't. Just don't. Don't ask me no question like, well, what did I do wrong? Just know you did something wrong to piss me the fuck off. Just know that I'm mad for a reason. Like, it might not be you, but if you ask me why I'm mad, it could become you, because more than likely I'm going to take my anger out on you because you didn't ask me why am I mad. I don't like to talk about my emotions. I don't. In my household, it was like, no crying. None. You should not show any form of emotion. You show emotion and you are weak. You are truly and completely weak. Like, and it was like, you crying, well, what the fuck is you crying for? Want me to give you a reason to cry? And then you get your ass whipped for fucking crying. Like, that's how my upbringing was. You know what I mean? So for me, it was like to fucking show that you're sad or upset about something. It's not even worth it. It's a waste of energy. You know what I mean? Like, it just is. But as far as films and studs being angry and the differences between them, we have a lot of studs that when they get angry, they don't know how to express it, as into they'll snap out on you, or they'll try to make it seem like, how do I explain it? They'll try to make it seem like you're the one that is the center of their anger. Like, you're the reason why they're so angry. And it's funny because it should never be that way. Like, with my ex, right? Her anger issues came from the fact that her dad abandoned her. Now, her dad was a junkie or whatever, and he disowned her once he found out that she was a lesbian. He didn't want anything to do with her. And when she was a kid and she was coming up, it was like she would go spend time with him. She would ask him for little things like a bag of chips or a quarter hug, and he would forget about getting the quarter hug for her or the bag of chips. And I understand how that can go from your childhood into your adulthood, you know what I mean? Because now, because of in your childhood, you looked at him like you could depend on him. Now all of a sudden you're an adult and you feel as though you can't depend on nobody for anything. You know what I mean? Like, she used to get mad when you would say that you was going to do something and don't do it. You know? And her anger problem was our downfall. The fact that she couldn't express how she felt to me. Now, I will express how I feel from time to time, but if it's something that's really eating me up, I'm better off to keep it bottled up inside and let the shit ride. Shitting me. Like, there's no reason in talking about it if it's just going to keep pissing me off in the long run. I might as well get the fuck over it and just let it the fuck go. You know what I mean? So, I mean, for some films, like the films that I know, their upbringing was kind of hard. Like, they had parents that didn't accept them, or they had things happen in their life that shouldn't have happened, you know, that make them real angry at either men or different situations, or just how they look at people in particular. Like, a lot of my relationships that I've had make me very angry. Like, very, very angry, which is the reason why I tend to be a little angry person now. But the thing that helped me the most was boxing. I boxed for 8 years, you dig what I'm saying? and I had 16 TKOs and one joint that knocked me out real good. And that was the time when I had to come out of boxing, because I realized she knocked me out because I was in my feeling about about the whole situation. And when you're boxing, you're not supposed to get in your feelings at all. Like, you're not supposed to let your anger get the best of you. The moment that you let your anger get the best of you is the moment that you need to stop boxing. It's not even worth it anymore, because now technically your hands are considered legal weapons. So now when you get angry, there's a possibility that you can go kill somebody. Yes, there is. Trust me, I've been there. I've done it. Like, it's not as sweet as it could be. You know what I mean? But some people need to talk about their feelings and their emotions, and other people, it's just best for them to keep it bottled up inside. That's just the way it is. So when it comes to film and studs and their anger issues, there have similarities, but yet there are so many differences, because studs handle their issues way different than films do. Films, they're very emotional, very soft. You know what I mean? When they feel something, they feel it. For most studs, when they get mad, they hide their emotions. They act as though they don't even know why they're mad, or they just don't want to talk about it. But my thing is that if you're trying to get to know somebody and that person wants to know the reason why you're mad, then what's the problem with telling them, especially when you're supposed to be digging this person and this person is just trying to get to know you, just trying to know what pushes your buttons, what don't push your buttons. You dig what I'm saying? So, like, there's just so many things out here that probably need to be reconciled as far as the LGBT community goes, and all of the little anger issues that we have within our community. Like, it just comes from different things. So whenever you get angry, in my behalf, from a film perspective, whenever you get mad, the best thing to do is this right here. Whoosah. Like, I think so. Like, I done went through the whole therapy thing, and it ain't my twist. Like, somebody using psychology on me when I was a psychology major, it don't work. Not at all. But this is a little miscomplicated, responding to you, Skateboard Sam. And I'm out this piece. Bye, YouTube. Mwah.